Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have the City Commission pushing the illegal parking plan to a second reading. A traffic shift is happening for County Road 210. Rivertown will be getting 2 more schools, and we'll talk about a fake nurse in Palm Coast. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors: Vitus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. Support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. Find us on YouTube and help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers. You can also find us on Rumble, so follow us there as well. Facebook stars are an amazing way to support us, and our app is back and better than ever in the Apple App Store. Good morning, everybody. I'm back.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
How was your first day of school?
It was great. We had a great class, great discussions. Everyone's settling in to the new school year, so it's good.
And maybe you went off for her first day today.
Yes.
So it was a big day at our house.
Very cool.
So, Blake got to clean up dog mud.
Dog mud and ruin another pair of sunglasses.
Oh, that happened last night, yeah.
How you doing, Blake?
Yep. It's just one of those days.
Eeyore. We have Eeyore in the studio with us.
Special guest star.
Yeah.
Do we have a question of the day?
All right, question of the day is, besides water, what is the second? I'm assuming water is everyone's first.
Uh-huh.
All right. Besides water, what is the second most drink that you drink?
Unsweet tea.
Unsweet tea.
Unsweet tea. Yeah, I drink lots of. Unsweet tea is probably my first. Honestly,
Ahead of water?
Ahead of water.
Wow.
And then water fills in the blanks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That water fills in the gaps.
Yeah, after the tea's done for the day.
Let's work on switching that one around a little bit.
My kidneys would appreciate that, I'm sure.
I mean,
so would my doctor.
Blake, what about you, man?
I'm going to go with, think possibly number 2 is probably have to be, but I would say it used to be lemonade, but now it's like Sprite.
Sprite? Yeah. Oh, you went in the wrong direction.
It's definitely the wrong direction.
What?
Although, one of my kids just woke up and she was like, I don't know what it is, but every day I wake up and I think, man, lemonade would be good.
Yeah, I drink a lot of lemonade.
It's a random thought.
Yeah.
So you went from lemonade to Sprite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Why the change? I mean, I thought it was going to be ginger ale.
It's definitely a mixed bag. I definitely don't mind like all 3, but it definitely seems like a lot now. I've been drinking like a lot more.
You've rotated to your Sprite phase.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. All right. And mine's sweet tea.
Sweet tea.
Sweet tea. It's second, not first.
I'm so bad.
Second.
That's why I do the half calf unsweet tea, because I can drink more of it. It's bad.
Yeah. And I do Arnold Palmer's, but I still consider that in the sweet tea category.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So I'll do sweet tea and Arnold Palmer, but I consider that still sweet tea.
Yeah.
So
do you do a 50-50?
Mine is more tea than lemonade.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's tea, first third, lemonade second third, and then tea on top of it.
All right, tea floater.
Yeah.
I got it.
So it kind of blends all together nice and smooth. And I do have the cans of the Arnold Palmer 50-50s, but that's almost too much lemonade for me.
Yeah. So at that proportion, I would consider that like a little bit of lemon with your tea. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I would say
it's a third lemonade is kind of where my Arnold Palmers are.
Right on.
So and when we have
proportion.
Arnold Palmer that's 50-50 out in a restaurant, Maeve says it's too much lemonade.
Yeah.
Because I make her the same way I make my
of course.
my Arnold Palmer's, and she's like, too much.
That's too much. Too much.
Yeah.
You have to like get the sweet tea and the lemonade separate and just mix it at the table.
Yeah.
You can be that guy.
So,
Tableside bartender.
yeah. So a lot of different ones out there. Espresso's your second. Oh, Diana bouncing off the walls.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like you dressed to the Arnold Palmer theme today.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
That's
Little-
I'm gonna go golf.
All right.
And I do like a good John Daly, by the way.
What is that?
A John Daly is an Arnold Palmer with vodka.
I mean, of course.
So
That sounds like the right thing to add. To
if
an
I'm
Arnold
golfing,
Palmer.
and I'm not playing well,
Mhm.
the John Daly's coming out.
I know.
So
What third is that?
that one's
The vodka's-
it's a third.
All right. That'll work. All right. Now it's time for a quick check the weather.
All right, it is going to be hot, and there's a chance of rain,
A little bit.
but it's going to be hot before it rains.
Hot and steamy.
And we're not talking about the storm just yet, Aaron.
Too early.
No,
That bitch.
no.
That's why you asked if it was a boy Aaron or girl
Yeah,
Aaron.
yeah. I wanted to use that joke.
That quick check the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets, Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music Thursday through Sunday, open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right, buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blakes traffic report.
Traffic. Why am I stuttering? Dang it.
Traffic's moving.
Yes,
We got it.
it is indeed moving, unlike my words coming out of my mouth.
See, it's not as dark today.
Yeah,
It's the
not
exact
dark.
same time. Yesterday's cameras were dark.
That's weird.
Because there was lots of clouds yesterday.
Cloud cover.
There's
Yes.
still clouds out there today.
Yes, but the sun can peek out of it better.
Okay, I think there was something going on.
Yes.
I think there was some type of eclipse on the cloud. On the
It was
cameras.
dark because I wasn't here. I bring
That's what it was.
sunshine. Yeah.
It was. There was a darkness in the room because you were not here.
I guess someone didn't like my dad doing the read yesterday.
And
Yeah.
you know who that was? Your dad. So,
All right, that Hit the Blake traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. All right, traffic pattern shift coming to St. Johns County as County Road 210 widening project construction continues. Drivers on County Road 210 should prepare for a major traffic shift next week as part of St. Johns County ongoing $30.5 million widening project. On the night of Friday, August 15th, both westbound and eastbound lanes will move to a newly built stretch of roadway just east of Stone Creek Circle before merging back into the existing road at Cimarron Boulevard. County officials say clear signage and striping will help guide motorists through the new pattern, but urge caution while everyone adjusts. They also recommend entering or exiting neighborhoods outside rush hour to ease congestion. Once the shift is in place, crews will begin building ramps to connect the old lanes with the new ones. The County Road 210 widening spans just over 2 miles from Cimarron Boulevard to Greenbrier Road and is scheduled for completion in spring 2026. The county says it appreciates drivers' patience as work continues. Yay, new roads.
Woohoo! Road construction in St. Johns County.
Yay.
Never
Shifting
happens.
lanes.
Never happened ever in any county. This is the only county that we build new roads.
100%.
All right. And I do have to say, County Administrator Joy Andrews was supposed to come in today. She texted me this morning. We rescheduled to September 15th. She just wasn't able to make it. A lot of stuff going on with kids going back to school, and so she couldn't make it. So she sends her apologies. But we'll have a great conversation with her on September 15th.
That will be awesome.
So
you will, because I won't be
Yes. Yeah, see that's
a Monday.
That keeps me from doing. If I do interviews on Monday, that keeps me from having to do stories, and reads all in the same day.
Your worst nightmare.
Yeah, at least you give me 2 reads every Monday to do.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, that's because I want you to do. No, it's because I hate doing them. I'm good at interviews.
Sharing the wealth.
I'm good at interviews, so it makes sense for me to do interviews on Monday. So it takes a little relief off of me too. So not that you're missed, but you're really missed. So
I'm sorry.
It's
One
okay.
down, 29 to go.
Yeah. So, and you know, Christmas is coming, so you'll have some breaks there. And then we'll take a break.
You'll have a break. I'll be back after Thanksgiving for a little while on Mondays. Yep. All right, moving into the next story. Newest St. Johns County school principal shares plans for more schools in Rivertown. St. Johns County's newest school opened its doors yesterday, and its principal is already looking forward to the future. Hallows Cove Academy, a brand new K-8 in the Rivertown neighborhood, welcomes students for the first time. Principal Jesselie Hathaway says the campus is just the beginning, with 2 more elementary schools already planning for the fast-growing community. Hathaway says Hallows Cove will set the culture and tone for those schools, which could open in the coming years as part of the district's ongoing new school construction plan. That plan also includes 2 K-8 schools set to open next year between Silverleaf and Nocatee, plus a new high school that's still awaiting a site and a start date. As Rivertown expands, Hallows Cove Academy is expected to transition into a middle school with its new elementary neighbors feeding into Bartram Trail High School. Hathaway calls Rivertown an amazing community and says the growth shows no signs of slowing down. That is not the statement that every one of our viewers wants to hear.
No signs.
That's the saddest quote she could have ended that story with. Oh, man. Okay, new school. I mean, we need new schools.
Yeah, what's the name of that school?
Hallows Cove?
Okay, I don't know if they've ever named a school that sounds like a horror
It does.
movie from the 1980s.
Yeah.
Than that. I mean, whoever was on that committee is probably about my age and just finished watching a Michael Myers movie.
Right? It does sound like Michael Myers is the mascot of Hallows Cove Academy.
When did they approve like the plan? It definitely had to be like sometime in October, right?
It was a while ago. I remember the story, and I was making fun of it then, and I still am making fun of it now.
Yeah.
Hallows Cove.
In Rivertown. It makes it like Rivertown adds.
Yeah, it sounds like a really, I mean, it's
very ominous.
Yeah, it's definitely a Michael Myers, Jason.
Can't you just hear
Voorhees.
Like that echoey one child laughter? Hallows Cove Academy.
Yeah. Well, the question I ask a lot at trivia is who was the killer in the first Friday the 13th movie?
Because it was the mom, wasn't it?
It was the mom. And most people put Jason because Jason's the killer in all the other Friday the 13th, but the mom was the killer in the first one.
Yeah.
And so many people would just write down.
I would get it right.
Yeah, you would have got it right.
Nice. Yeah, I don't watch those movies. I don't like horror movies. I watch true crime, which is weird, but I don't like horror movies.
My 5-year-old likes horror movies.
Yeah.
And then she got mad at me the other day because it was one that was really it was Stranger Things, like the most recent.
My big kids are watching that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Libby comes and hangs out with me.
She got up. She was being tough. Got up, walked out, and goes, "I'm gonna have nightmares because of you." And she didn't.
It's like you for sure asked to watch it.
Yeah, she did. But she asked lots of relevant questions of the demons that are involved. So.
My son started researching the Montauk Project thanks to Stranger Things. It's like, this has to be based on something. Like, what out there is this based on? So now we have books at our house about the Montauk Project.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I hung out at Montauk quite a bit when I was in college.
Oh, and Lenny said Nevermore Academy.
Yeah.
You watch Wednesday?
No, but that's a good creepy name.
Yeah.
Quote the Raven.
Nevermore. That's where Wednesday goes.
Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
yeah.
But you had to quote the Raven, Nevermore.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so do you want to guess the mascot of Hallows Cove Academy?
Is it a raven?
They do have a raven.
It's the Headless Horseman.
They do have a Raven's mask. They do have a Raven mascot, but that's not the official mascot.
What is it?
It's a hurricane. They're the hurricanes.
Cove Academy. It's hollowed out from the hurricane.
What are we doing here? Just with that name alone, how are we ranked number one in anything? And seriously, their mascot is the Hurricanes. Wow.
A hollowed out cove, but they spelled hollow different.
And you think I'm joking? This is on the page.
Although the school's mascot is a raven named River, don't be surprised if students occasionally refer to themselves as the Hurricanes, a nod to the school's official name, Hallows Cove Hurricanes.
Wow. But they have a raven as their actual, because it's kind of hard to dress up a
Which
hurricane.
is also ominous.
I mean, like the Miami Hurricanes, they use Sebastian the ibis.
Yeah.
Because the ibis is the last bird to leave when a hurricane comes and the first to come back. But if anyone ever wondered why we had a bird as the hurricane mascot, that's why.
That's why. Okay.
Yeah. But the raven. Okay. All right. They're just glutton right there. I'm sorry. Jason shows up there.
Yeah.
So.
But also,
You did this to yourself.
But also, though, it definitely is like confusing as a Magic fan, like knowing like why do we have a stuffed Magic Dragon?
Yeah. Oh, Magic. Yeah. But he is Magic Dragon. That makes sense.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Okay. So choices with that school.
Yeah.
We hope you have a great school year, and nothing is haunted or spooky.
Yeah. Good nickname, Hurricanes.
Still, but still better than the lakeside Sasquatches, though.
But that would be a great hat.
Sasquatch is fantastic.
That'd be a great hat. The apparel of that is just sounds amazing. So.
And also, like, the mascot running through the stands.
I would root for him.
How hilarious would it be that you have a running gag of, like, the mascot poking out and people trying to get pictures of the Sasquatch? I think that works, personally, more than a hurricane.
Oh, and also, Rekka, the mascot of CPS is a monarch.
It's a monarch?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. She asked me the other day. I didn't know what the CPS mascot was. So.
Not very fierce on the field.
Gas Buddy gas reports.
Gas report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. All right, we've got, let me see if I can find it. Sunoco at $21.99, North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.84. Sunoco on South Ponce is at $2.89. Owens on South Ponce is $2.89. Mobile and Circle K is also $2.89. Shell on King Street is $2.89. Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard is at $2.89. The Gate on Mizell Road is $2.92. Shell on North Ponce is $2.95. Gate on US 1 North is $3.03. Circle K on US 1 North is also $3.02. That Gas Buddy gas report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. That's 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Got live music
You said
today.
tutu.
I said tutu. Live music, we've got Brett Blackshear, Tradewinds Lounge, 1 o'clock. Mark Hart's at Tradewinds Lounge at 5 o'clock. Jeremy Weinglass is at Michael's at 6 p.m. Aslan and the Naysayers is at Prohibition Kitchen at 6 p.m. Smokin' Joe Showers at Ann O'Malley's Deli and Pub, 6 p.m. Fond Kisser is at Fond Kaiser. Is at Salt Life Food Shack at
So corrected, very
6 p.m. And Trivia with Trya and Blake is at Sunny's Barbecue at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I've been craving the fried okra. Oh,
Yeah?
God, they got such great fried okra.
okra good?
Oh, so good. So good. And Aiden's not there with us tonight.
Yeah.
So
I almost inserted his name just out of habit.
yeah. No, Aiden's not with us tonight, so I get all the okra to myself. Because Blake doesn't do okra.
Nice. That music report brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite Contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, tap into the trends. We had some discussion about what we want to do.
We're tapping.
This is time sensitive.
Time sensitive tapping.
Yes, this is the
In
Perseid
trends.
meteor shower, which the first day was this morning, just before dawn. So the second day for it is tomorrow morning, just before dawn. You'll get 1,000 meteors flying across the sky. You're looking at 150 shooting stars every hour.
Wow.
So wake up early.
What time?
This just before dawn. So the darkest hours of the night, just before dawn. This is always a really great show. We've woken up for this one a few times. This is a one to watch.
Yeah.
It's very frequent.
So around 4 or 5 in the morning?
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
What, you're usually awake at that time anyway.
No, I'm not. I'm a 6:30 guy.
Yeah.
So my alarm goes off at 7, but I'm usually awake going, did my alarm go? Did I remember to set my alarm? But I'm awake at 6:30.
Yeah.
So
I'm not.
almost every.
Unless lots of alarms have gone off
Yeah,
at that
yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I'm not of my own accord, but yes, I am.
But I went to
now.
sleep early last night. I was probably asleep before midnight, which is good for me.
Yeah, I was in bed very early last night. I got home, got my car unloaded because our classroom isn't just set up. We're borrowing a building for our homeschool community. And so I have to bring everything in, and then I have to bring everything out, and then I have to put it away in my house, or else my house is trashed all week. And so it's quite a production to get in and out. So got everything loaded into my car, got everything unloaded into my house, and then I just went straight to my bedroom. Like, took off my makeup, just got in bed, and just was quiet in a dark room. Came down for dinner and then went back up and watched a movie. I haven't just sat in my bed and watched a movie in I don't know how long. And I definitely did that last night. I had a
Blake's
movie
been
night with a cocktail.
Blake's been staying at his mom's, so I've been watching a lot of movies in his bed.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of solitude over there,
Yeah.
and then the entire family comes. It seems to be wherever I happen to be, the rest of the family has to be in that same room with me
Yeah.
at the exact same time. I appreciate the love.
It's your animal magnetism.
Yeah, I do. I appreciate the love, but it's like, okay, I almost had a minute.
Yeah.
Moms with multiple children, I completely can sympathize because I get it.
So I was on the evening show for so long that I would go from class to the evening show and have another, solid hour of talking and do all of the production stuff. And so I wouldn't get home until like 6:37ish. And that's when I would start unpacking my car and getting everything back settled into the house. So at that point, I wouldn't even eat dinner. I would just go straight to bed because I was so fried. And I would miss the after community lull. So my kids are all tapped out also because they've had all day with their friends and they're talking and they're doing stuff. Lots of thinking, lots of working. And so on Mondays, there's just this quiet peace in the house where everyone just retreats to their corners and everyone recharges. And I missed it for all the years that I was on the evening show. And now it's like there's just this calm. It's like Rip Van Winkle has
we don't
this
have
little sleeping dust.
We don't have really moments of. We live loud.
Yeah, us too.
I mean, we have the dogs, the cats. The cat's the chillest one in the house. Tommy's chill. I mean, she'll have her moments where she'll get the zoomies, but
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of the entire house is loud.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
So
Everyone in our house.
when
is
I'm
loud.
the quietest person in the house, we know we got a problem.
Because we not only talk
Wait,
loud,
hold
but
on. What am I?
You just proved my point. Thank you for that.
What did I do? Just,
I would put you in
Exhibit A.
second place as being the second quietest, but yeah.
what did I do?
But you're definitely second. I mean, everyone's hearing it right now. You're hearing it, right? Everyone's hearing it. So I'm not saying it. Just saying it.
Yeah.
Okay, which one of us was mainly silent before age 6?
Well, you made up for it, buddy.
You're making up for it now.
Yeah.
YOLO. All right, moving into the next story. St. Augustine's parking penalties plan will be going to a second reading at their meeting on August 25th. A plan to sharply raise illegal parking fines in downtown St. Augustine is moving forward, but not without debate. City commissioners voted 4-1 Monday to advance the ordinance to a second reading and public comment session on August 25th. If passed, the fines for certain illegal parking violations inside a defined downtown zone bordered by Old Mission Avenue, South Street, and Matanzas River and the San Sebastian River would raise from $35 to $100 year-round. Assistant City Manager Reuben Franklin stressed the change targets only illegal parking, like blocking crosswalks or driveways, parking in loading zones, rideshare and bus stops, residential permit zones, or on grassy and unmarked areas. Meter violations would remain $25 for expired time, even if no payment is made. Franklin said the increase aligns with the city's Knights of Lights mobility plan and is meant as a deterrent, not a revenue generator. Commissioners emphasized the need for freshly painted curbs and clear signage, including posted notices of the $100 fine before enforcement begins. Commissioner Cynthia Garris voiced concerns about faded yellow curbs leading to unfair tickets and opposed the fine increase, warning it could discourage visitors. Other commissioners countered that higher fines are common in other cities and necessary to curb congestion and unsafe parking downtown. The ordinance would also add new definitions for transportation zones and apply the $100 penalty to unauthorized parking in residents-only areas during events like Nights of Lights. Public feedback will be heard again August 25th at the commission meeting before any final vote is taken. So if you have opinions about this, go to the meeting on August 25th for the reading and the question and answer session.
Yeah, and I'm in favor of it until I get my first ticket.
100%.
So I'm setting up my hypocriticalness.
Yes.
So.
I was reading through it and I was like, yeah, this tracks. I mean, other cities have much more expensive fines. Mm-hmm. And then I did have that thought that the first time I get that fine.
Yeah. That's so where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm all in favor of it until I get that first one.
Yeah.
And I probably bet you it's where you're going to get that ticket when you're unloading the stuff for your fundraiser.
They better not.
Loading zone. It's a loading zone. I'm loading.
Loading zone.
Yeah.
They won't have time to write it. We'll be in and out.
Quick like rabbit.
The car will be running. No, I think this is necessary. People get blocked into their driveways, which is a pain. They do park, and I understand where Commissioner Garris is coming from with that. You know, that's part of the maintenance program. You got to have those yellow things painted properly.
100%.
But I think even with that, people know, oh, that's a faded yellow. They see it. They look. Yeah, I mean, when you park illegally, 95% of the time, that you parked illegally. There might be a moment or two where you're just like, oh, okay, this is kind of borderline. We'll see how it plays out.
Well, no one's examining
parking
the
roulette.
curbs better than someone who circled the block 3 times trying to find a
They're
parking
checking
spot.
it out. They're definitely checking it out. So.
Yeah.
But I definitely hope that these fees like go like maintenance of like other things happening in St. Augustine, especially the street lights down the A1A and the Castillo.
Yeah, they got to fix some other things too. It's not just the yellow. They got I mean, there's a light pole that just drives me absolutely nuts on my walk to my watering hole and my walk home.
Yes.
It's been down for 10 months.
Dang.
10 months. Yeah. Yeah, not 10 days.
10 months.
10 months. Not 10 weeks.
With an M.
Not 10 weeks.
and then
coming up on a year.
Yeah. And then how many lights do is it now like up at the bayfront that are out right now?
There's several. There's several. So there's work orders in on it. We'll see what happens with it, but
If it makes the 1 year anniversary, you should take a selfie with a cupcake for your
Yeah,
1 year
I'm gonna give it a
anniversary with the
birthday.
light.
Give it a birthday.
Tag the city.
Yeah.
They'll love that.
So
That reminds me of my uncle, my great uncle, who had a street light installed in front of his house, and he didn't know it was going to be installed in front of his house, and it shined right into his bedroom, and he shot that thing out every time they changed the bulb until the city moved the street light.
and it's funny because on my street growing up, there was a street light across the street in front of our house, and the families around it, the 7 families around it, participated, and they paid like $3 a month for that street light. So I mean, we wanted that street light.
Yeah.
You know, well, that's where we played. So we wanted the street light. So I mean, that's how I knew when I had to get inside the house.
100%. You're a Gen Xer. Uncle Lige did not want the street light, and it was just part of his nighttime routine. If the light was
Just
on,
shoot it out.
he just shoot it out the window and then go to bed. I guess he made a phone call and was told to pound sand, and he was like,
All right,
okay,
I'll pound it.
got it. All right. Florida woman posed as a nurse and treated thousands of patients, officials say. A Palm Coast woman is accused of posing as a licensed nurse, and authorities say she may have treated thousands of patients without proper credentials. 29-year-old Autumn Marie Bardisa was arrested Tuesday in the driveway of her home, charged with practicing healthcare without a license and other crimes. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office says Bardisa worked at Advent Health Palm Coast Parkway from June 2024 to January 2025, using another healthcare worker's license number to get hired. Investigators say she participated in medical services involving 4,486 people, submitting false documents to secure her position as an advanced nurse technician. Sheriff Rick Stolley says it's one of the most disturbing cases of medical fraud his office has ever seen, warning Bardisa may have put thousands of lives at risk. She's being held on a $70,000 bond and is set for arraignment September 2nd. Anyone who believes they were treated by Bardisa is asked to email fake nurse case at flaglersheriffsoffice.com. That's the best email address
What
ever.
is it?
Fake nurse case at flaglersheriff.com. Perfect. That is perfect. They nailed that one. This is terrifying.
Yeah, she actually got arrested in her scrubs, didn't she?
Yeah, she was in her scrubs in her driveway,
Yeah.
which is crazy. So the story she used was, I just got married and my license is in my maiden name, so I'm waiting for them to send me a new license. And then when they followed back up with her, she gave somebody else's license number to them, and then they just never
She just kept
followed up.
she just piled it on, and she got away with it. It sounds
She
like
got away with it because it was like when you hand in the paperwork, that's when they know to ask. And she gave her story about how, I'm a newlywed. My name hasn't changed on my license yet. I'll give it to you once I get the new license. And then they just never followed up because
Rebecca said she found someone with the same first name.
Well, it doesn't,
So, and then just said she hadn't changed it yet. So
That's
it's
crazy,
the same first
man.
name, so that's wild.
That's crazy. Can you imagine? So it's not just her. Like, you have whoever in HR who is supposed to follow up, who is supposed to make sure that documentation was in before she ever treated a patient.
It sounds
you
like
have that person
It
as
sounds
well.
like she had the skill set to pass the test.
Exactly. She wasn't dumb.
It doesn't sound like she's like can't pass the test.
Yeah.
She just chose not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
It's crazy. And I don't know, like, is she a CNA, so she has some medical knowledge, but she was passing herself off as a higher level nurse? I don't know. I don't know those details, but man, that's almost 4,500 people
Yeah.
that we know of that
Well, I
she
mean,
had.
Just to
her
put
hands
that in
the medical
perspective,
care.
that's 1/3 of the population of the city of St. Augustine. That's almost the entire city of St. Augustine Beach.
That's crazy.
I think St. Augustine Beach has like 6,000, and the city of St. Augustine has like 14,000.
She got away with it for months.
That's wild. Yeah.
Just because she kept putting him off on, like, I worked with a guy that wouldn't turn in his PADI dive certification because he found out if they didn't have it on file, he couldn't be asked to scrub the tanks. So he like put them off forever. Like, oh yeah, I've got to go get that. I got to go pick that up. It was closed when I went by last time. Oh, I'll go by again. And he just put them off all winter so that his butt didn't have to get in the 52-degree temperatures and scrub the habitats. I did. I had to do a double.
I'm going to tell you this. Like when I was a freshman in baseball, it was required for you to like keep the scorebook, and I knew how to keep the scorebook. I taught Blake how to keep the scorebook, but I didn't want to do it during the game.
Yeah.
All right. So one of the upperclassmen said, "Screw it up so bad, coach is going to scream at you one time, but you'll never have to do it again."
Yeah.
Oh, I screwed that book up so bad. And my nickname was Killer. He's like, "Damn it, Killer!" He looked like Walter Matthau. "What the hell are you? I know you're smarter than this." And he actually said it, but he never made me do the book again. He's like, "I think you did this on purpose." Coach, I just got lost in the game. I'm sorry.
Threatened me with a good time.
Yeah.
That is totally Bill Cosby's weaponized incompetence.
Yeah.
Of like dad screws something up on purpose just so he doesn't get asked to do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a
I can't
skit.
paint, by the way. I'm the worst
Worst painter,
painter of all time.
allegedly.
Yeah. Worst. I'm terrible.
Picasso over here. All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
I will travel into the commentary like a tornado tearing through the tall trees
That tall tree
that are
tearing
left.
is brought to you by B&S Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to B&S Signs. Proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with B&S Signs. Visit bnssigns.com. Because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom or prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. All right, Troy, give us a comments report.
All right, Wawa was at $2.92, Costco at $2.59.
Woohoo!
Robin says, I think it's Spokane is in at $4.09.
Dang.
I think Betty's in Iowa, and it is $2.94. So,
right on track with
people want to know your shampoo and conditioning treatments. You're so shiny,
That's so shiny.
and no one asked about mine, and it's a little hurtful,
That is
but it's
hurtful.
okay, because I got to shine, just a different type.
Different kind of shine. Yeah.
Just a different type. So a lot of great comments out there. I mean, it sounds like this. I mean, a lot of comments about the nurse, and of course the Hollows High School.
Creek?
Hollows
Creek
Cove.
Academy.
Hollows Cove
Hallows Cove Academy. Because
Academy.
coves are creepier than
And we
creeks.
have determined CPS's mascot is the Saint.
Okay.
I think they use like Monarch Yellow or something. Is that right, or what's the story?
Yeah, so that was messed up by me, because they're not called the Monarchs. It's a different cathedral parish that uses the Monarchs. So they are just the Saints.
All right.
Yeah.
Just the same.
Yeah, and Robin, Rebecca did send me that picture that you sent, so thank you for that. So and thank you everybody for voting for us. For favorite couple. We finished
Third place.
We finished third.
Third's not bad.
We got the bronze medal.
All right.
Yeah, we were way hotter than the other two.
But no money.
Just happy to get on the podium, or are you still mad?
No, better. I needed the 20K.
They say first place is happy, second place is angry, and third place is just happy they made the podium. Not you?
No,
Okay.
no.
Sorry, guys.
I'm first place. I'm a Ricky Bobby. You ain't first, you're last.
Yeah.
I'm a Ricky Bobby for
Right
sure.
on.
So
Do we have a Stornum stat?
we don't. No, we do. We do, because it's trivia night, so I have to have a stardom
Yes.
stat today. All right, and I don't know. This seems like it was not that long ago, but now it's 25 years ago. The Russian submarine, the Kursk.
Kursk. Okay.
K-U-R-S-K. Kursk.
Kursk.
You know, you got to say it like someone's grabbing in an area.
Russians do that deep throat sound.
Yeah, but it sank doing some drills up in the Bering Sea, and when it went to start to do its drills, there were 2 explosions, and it sank 500 feet at the bottom of the frozen part of the world.
That's deep.
And the interesting part about it killed 118 crewmen.
It's tragic.
All right, so it was a terrible situation. And for days they were like, okay, we don't know if anybody's still alive. You know, they know it sank to the bottom. I mean, and that's, you know, it still had a chance of survival. But the Russian government didn't want to go get it because there was so many top secret stuff on it, and they just basically said, you know, we don't want to do this. But finally, they were kind of pressured into saying what happened. And the Kursk is 3 times the size of the U.S.'s largest submarine.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that's big.
I don't know if
only 118 people were on it.
I don't know if size matters here, but you know,
I heard it's the motion in the ocean.
Yeah, I think it's more about the motion. But there were 2 nuclear reactors on this, so when they went and they brought it up where the explosion actually took place, conveniently, they left that part at the bottom of the sea.
Oh, weird.
So
keep it secret. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
Yeah. So it happened in 2000. So it was
happened in 2000. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 25 years ago.
That's why I
remember. And I remember this story. Like, I mean, it was just yesterday. It's when it seems like, oh yeah, I remember this entire story.
And nobody was saved.
No.
They left it down too long.
No, I don't think they. I don't think they survived the explosion. Okay. So they never really gave a whole lot of details on that.
Weird. Russians being cagey about details.
Yeah, details. I'm pretty sure we're the same way when it comes to our intelligence
what
and
do
weapons.
You mean? Yeah. Governments don't like to let people know about. Yeah, we'll just move on.
Yeah.
That's Totem's Chat brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Riberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today because it is delicious. All right, Troy, do we have plugs?
We do have plugs. Try and make it out to trivia tonight. We've been having a great time out there. The food is amazing at Sonny's. We have plenty of space, so come see us at Sonny's.
Nice. Do you have any plugs for us, Blake?
No plugs.
Blake's looking for sponsorships by Ray-Ban. He just needs them sent to him like every 4 weeks.
If anyone can create a Ray-Ban sunglasses that is puppy-proof, you know, I think all of us would be interested.
Told him he needed a case that's sprayed with that bitter yuck stuff, so the puppies won't.
Yep.
But it'll get on your fingers too. So
good thing I have the warranty. Unless they tell me it doesn't work, even though I'm pretty.
Did they eat the entire case or just the glasses themselves?
They just ate the glasses themselves.
Okay. All right. So. Yeah.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube and Rumble. We've got Bollocks tonight and trivia. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.